Angelique, I'll start with you with the question, why is effective measurement, monitoring and communication of your legal team's value so important in today's environment?
Well, firstly, thank you for asking Uber to contribute towards this and for bringing together, such a great lineup of people who've contributed to the report, and delighted today to join Adrian and Melanie to talk about it. I think, first point I want to just mention, I suppose, is actually the power of this collective discussion, because I think we all find this quite a hard topic, and actually being able to share views is great. But to answer your question specifically, I think there are a number of reasons why measuring, monitoring and communicating value is important. And I know from our kind of pre-session that we share a lot of views in this space, and I know we're going to dive into a few of these, but I guess there were kind of four that really stood out for me as to the benefits and the reason why. And the first is around, I think in doing so, you're really helping demonstrate the impact and the contribution of your legal team to the strategic goals and the objectives of the overall organization. And you're helping show that you really understand and your team really understand the business and are doing things that kind of contribute towards the overall strategy. The second reason I think it's important is because it enables you to really do a deep dive and identify and address the needs and indeed the ever-growing expectations of your internal and your external stakeholders. So, I guess depending on your business, that might be senior management, it might be the business units you support, it might be your regulators or your customers, and all of that's through kind of potentially SLAs or targets and similar things depending on who you're talking about. The third reason I think is around it potentially unlocks your ability to optimize your legal operations and your processes and dare I say, improve your efficiency and productivity. And I guess overall kind of with the potential to reduce costs or risks of the business. And I know we'll talk about this later, but leveraging tech and data in order to help that third bucket. And then I guess just fourth point, which is if all of those things are done in the right way, actually it can also support you to align your team with the company vision and the values and that really important point around culture, and really foster a collaborative and an innovative kind of work environment. And then I guess just to answer your last question, the last part of your question, which is why is it important today? I think it's always been important, and I think that's a view that we shared, but actually with the increasing market narrative around being, data-driven and data-driven decision-making, I think, we're all sort of starting to feel that pressure to make sure that we're keeping up with that pace as a legal team.